Hi again, intermediate algebra students. It's time for our last lesson in our little flipped classroom experiment here from Chapter 3, Measures of Central Tendency. Again, this is something you've heard of before and probably know quite a bit about, so I think it'll go pretty well. Measures of central tendency, as you can see by the screen here, are three statistical measures that we use to describe data. It's always good to try to put some meaning with data by assigning some measures of central tendency to give you a better feel for what the data is like. So we have the big three terms here, of course, the mean, which everybody knows as basically the average, meaning you add up all the data and divide by how many you have. The median, the one-word synonym for that, of course, is middle, but the data have to be arranged in numerical order in order for you to find that. And of course then the mode, and a good one-word synonym for that is most. So if you're talking about synonyms, actually, we have some pretty good ones here. Mean is average, median is middle, and mode is most. So that will help you remember those, I think. We're going to work on calculating some of these measures of central tendency for some data we have. And so let's take a look at this. This is our infamous C Squad basketball team here. And these are their heights of these 10 gentlemen here. So let's see if we can figure out how to find the mean, the median, and the mode. Well, the mean, I would have to add up all of these numbers, and I have already done this basically, so I would find that if I added up all these, I would come up with the total of 698. And I know that there are 10 guys on this C Squad basketball team, so 698 divided by 10 is 69.8. So that's our mean. What we're going to do here eventually is compare these three and see which one of these best describes our gallant ninth graders. Now the median, a little trickier because I can't just take the numbers in this order. I would like to have them in order. So I've put these numbers in order. I'll write them out here. So we have 66, that's Nick Schur, 67, 67, 69, then we have 3 70s, I believe, right, and 2 72s, and we have Special K here who's at 75. So there's my 10 pieces of data. Now, median, then we said, has to be the middle number. Now, if you have an odd number of things, it's pretty nice because it is one number that's in the middle. Now, when we have 10 pieces of data, a little bit trickier because we really have two numbers that are in the middle. So what do we do with those? Well, let's take a look here. In the middle, then, I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so the number in the middle would actually go right here. If the two numbers were different, we would simply take the average of those two numbers or the mean of those two numbers. Because they are both the same numbers, we know that our median is going to be 70. And the mode, this is our last central tendency value here. So let's see how we find that. The mode is the one that occurs the most times. And you can see we have a couple of 67s, a couple of 72s, but our mode is clearly going to be 70 because we do have 3 of those. So sometimes these three measures of central tendencies are quite a bit different, but in our case they're all virtually the same, so we have a pretty uniform group of C Squad basketballers for Blue Earth area this year for sure. When we get to class, we'll show you a cool way to do this on your graphing calculator that will save you a little bit of work. But thanks for listening today, everybody, and we'll see you guys in class tomorrow. Bye now.